fans, and welcome to the Weber County Ice Sheet. I'm Joe Crawford, and Jordan Foss will be out of town. He's got a wedding to go to down in California, so I'll be riding solo for the next 3 games. Here we have Utah takes on Weber, and I mean, as of last week, what we saw, it was a very hard-fought game, and it's going to be a close one tonight. A very exciting game we have tonight.
Hi, I'm Dan Musgrave. Welcome to downtown Ogden, the Junction, and the Megaplex Theaters, your home for high adventure.
Hands up down the ball right here.
Like I was saying here, the starting lineup for the University of Utah, Pete Gibb. Now, Pete Gibb, you want to know this season, he's played 120 minutes and he's had a goal against average of 4.50. Wildcats need to jump on that tonight. Starting for your Weber State Wildcats is Ian Frank, and he has been well. He's played 4 games this season, 239 minutes, a goal against average of 2.76. So obviously the goaltending is going to be a huge factor for the University of Utah. I mean, that's a big weakness for them. But also, I mean, Utah, last week they showed a lot of physical play. This one's going to be one that you won't want to miss tonight. Our starting lineup for your Weber State Wildcats, we have starting for them here, Jeremiah Holmes at wing, and then you've got up front, of course, Braxton Green, Joshua Dice, Holmes, and it looks like in the back tonight, Jacob Holmes, and the puck drops, and to the right of him is Reed Mayer. So to start off play here, the University of Utah has it on the far side, dumping it in. Coming down behind him to Ian Frank, picked up by Green. Green mishandles it in a slap shot there from the point from the University of Utah, and here comes Judice. Judice shoots it down behind the goaltender, comes out in front off a wacky bounce off the boards. So a quick start here at the County Ice Sheet. Couple shots on net. Judice with a shot down by the net. It hits something off those boards and comes right out in front to Gibb. And Gibb had no idea. So the puck drop will be taken now to the left of Frank. And the second line coming out for Weber and Utah as well. Shot taken to the net and stopped there by Snowball off his skate. The University of Utah working on it down the near side. Ooh, a tip in front there, just past Frank. And a missed hit there on the far side, and Snowball with it now. Snowball puts it up to Valandez. To Hobbs, excuse me. Hobbs was intended for that pass. Modric now battling behind Gibb, the Utah goaltender. Snowball putting a hit there on a Utah defenseman, Douglas Newell. And you can definitely see that the size difference, 5'9", 165. So Snowball on him match up perfectly. What a hit there by Snowball. Ooh, and a hit there intended for Utah, and an offsides almost, but it looks to be good until now. Yes, they have an offsides. I was just thinking after that hit, he was still inside their zone. If you're watching on live stream or Ogden 17 and want an update on the Weber State football game against Cal Poly, it's 14-13. Cal Poly up, 12:39 to go in the third quarter. But we're at hockey here, so all we can give you is an update for those football fans. Also, thank you for joining us on live stream and Ogden 17. I'm Joe Crawford. And just like on live stream, we have a chat box. Don't be afraid to chat with us. So back to the hockey game here. And a good play there by Ayler as he puts it down in the corner. And Friend lays a hit behind him. Valandez with it behind the net. Puck up to Friend on the near side. Here comes Friend. Friend gets a little bump and a pass blocked there. But Utah will get the puck back. And Frank coming out to play that one, a very risky move, and Frank's still out there, and he'll just dump it down. Very much aggressive. That was aggressive there by Frank, but good play. Both teams changing now. Utah needs to watch that too many men. That was a lot of guys there on the ice for a second. Still coming is the University of Utah, and they'll pound it down to Frank. And a penalty coming here against Weber State. for interference. Interference on Weber State. That penalty to go to number 22, Tyler Williams. Be granted that penalty. So the face-off now will be Jakin to the left of Frank. And the puck is off, and Weber State will just dump it down, and that's one thing that Weber State's done very well, and that's getting those power plays and getting them over with. I mean, they've done very well at that, killing off penalties, because they've had a lot of practice by taking a lot of them. And here comes Utah now to the far side, back up to the defense. Shot fired, blocked in front, and Weber State trying to clear it out, and they do. Ooh, and a little push there, no call. And Dax Hobbs was really looking for the call there, as was I. Utah still with the puck now, trying to get it to the middle. He can't do it. And taken away, and now we have a 2-on-1 Weber State. Dax Hobbs with it now, shoots off the blocker in front, and no. Oh my goodness, Reed Mayer with a chance of a lifetime. Just couldn't put it in. The 4x6. A shot there, and saved by the right pad of Frank. Chances going either way now as Utah working that corner to the far side. That's the puck there, and Yelderman will try and dump it down the ice, but can't as he whiffed on that one. Back up to Utah defense. Utah with the puck now, takes a shot, fired, blocked in front, and goes wide. Utah still with possession, and Weber State finally gets it back and dumps it down to the corner near side. Here comes Hobbs with it. Hobbs gives it away, and he'll get it back, and he's fighting after that puck, and a lot of good pressure there put on by Hobbs, and he's dumped into the back. And dumped down by the Utah offense. Oh, and Yelderman just gets laid out. With it now is Gibb for Utah. Behind the net and holding is James Wilt. Wilt back up to the far side. Wilt passes up to Wilson. Wilson, oh, seemed as though he lost his stick, but no, it's a Weber State defender. And you can tell that the physical play is being played a huge factor here tonight. You might as well not even have a puck out there, but here comes Utah. Backhand saved by Frank. And the shot by Seastrand is gobbled up by the glove of Frank. And a great display here tonight. And all the Utah fans showed up, all maybe 15 of them, it seems, down there. Doesn't seem to be very many. Well, standing by the boards, there's 15. There's some behind them. But seems like the Weber State crowd is overpowering them for sure. I'd like to thank my cameraman, Mark Jensen, for being here tonight. He's doing a great job, everybody. So back to the action here, going behind the net now. And down to the near side. Friend with the puck, back down the boards. To Coleman. Ashworth. Valadez trying to put a hit there on him. And here comes Ryan Valadez. And Ayler there with him now. Ooh, a shot out in front. Friend trying to pick that puck up, and he can't do it. Battling hard. Kuntz for Utah. And it's given away to Weber State, and back to Utah once more. A big hit by Friend, and he's still sticking with it and dumps it down into Utah territory. The penalty is over, by the way, if you were wondering. Penalty has been killed off. So we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. All this action is just drawing me away from the important facts of the game, and it's taking me away. And it is evenly matched here tonight. This is probably one of the better games I've seen that Weber State's gone up against. We have better teams, excuse me. Trying to dump it out there was Clay, and a shot taken. Oh, rebound comes out in front, slap shot high and above the glass. Goodness, a chance there for Utah. And that was a good setup by number 2, Eric Robbins, to back up into the center, but the player just didn't wait for it. He tried to slap it in, and that's where he made the mistake. If you wait and just stick your stick there, it'll deflect in the net. Didn't wait for it, and then it came right back out to the defense. Face-off now taken just under the center ice dot down in Weber territory. Going D to D with it now is the Weber State Wildcats. Coming up, and here comes Robbie Knott. And Knott will hit it up to Dean, who was not playing last game because of an ankle injury, but he's back tonight. And Dean and Robbins go at it a bit. And it seems like, yep, Robbins will go to the box. Yep. A 2-minute power play against Utah, so a 2-minute penalty against Utah. So here come the Weber State Wildcats. Let's hope they can get something going here. Face-off now being taken to the right of Gibb. Taking the face-off is Hobbs, and of course they'd have Dax on there. He's been a killer for Weber State. Him and Jedice. But with it now is Green to the near side. Down to Hobbs, back up to Green. Green's got Mayer, back to Green. Green with the shot, fired, scored! Braxton Green! And there it is. The Weber State Wildcats go up 1-0. Braxton Green with a 5-hole shot. My goodness. Off is Josh Jedice. Braxton Green on the goal with what seems the assist going from Reed Mayer, and who did a great job. Another shot on net, and Yelderman back to get it. He can't. So here comes Utah now as they're down 1-0. 13-10 to go here in the first period. So not exactly a quick goal, but it was a hard-fought goal, and I mean, they earned it. So here come the Wildcats as they're going to try and get another one on the board and put all hopes of Utah coming back alive after now we have an icing. Braxton Green, man, I mean, you can smell the rubber burning after that shot. That is for sure. My goodness. You heard the thump all the way from up here, folks. That was a loud, hard shot. Taking the face-off now to the right of Frank is Josh Jedice. Jedice has played a big role in the Wildcat offense, and he's going to try and get something going here. Braxton Green misses the puck, and Jedice takes it back to Yelderman. Yelderman carrying it up. Can't get it to Jeremiah Holmes, and he'll come off as do Jedice and Green. So a new line coming out now. And from what it looks like, it's the Dax Hobbs Snowball line. Snowball and looks like Modric line. Yep, Anthony Modric. So Modric, Hobbs, and Snowball. Two guys back will be Coleman Ashworth and looks like number 21, yes, Landon Ayler. So there's your line for the Wildcats. Ooh, and a good move there, and a shot on net. And just putting it down to the side is Gibbs. Back up to Ayler. Ayler back down to Modric. Modric behind the Utah net. Snowball now with the puck to the far side. Back up to Ayler, and Ayler tries to put a shot on, but it just goes wide. And Ashworth there, back in front. Snowball with a shot, and what seemed to almost hit the net does not, and it's off a body. And a good hit laid there by Dax Hobbs, and it looks like we have a penalty coming against Hobbs. And Weber State arguing with the call there, and I see why. I mean, that maybe a hit from behind. Not exactly sure, but they're not the ones wearing the stripes tonight. So taking the face-off now, as once again the Weber State has to kill off another penalty. 2 minutes in the box is Dax Hobbs. And the face-off will be taken to the right of Frank. And on the ice now for the Wildcats, Jedice, Holmes, and two others at D, but here comes Jeremiah Holmes, that other one. Oh, dodges a check there and does a great job of that. Good job putting on pressure. Jedice, Holmes, Modric, And Mayer on the ice. And Frank, risky move there, dumps it out and does a great job there as a goaltender, dumping it down and killing off seconds of that penalty. A minute 30 now and decreasing on that penalty to Dax Hobbs, and great pressure there by Jedice as he gets a piece of that but goes right to Utah. And here comes Utah, and that's number 18, Seamus Bertignoli. Bertignoli now also has a brother on this team. Goes back up to D. Down to Bertignoli. Bertignoli trying to center it up, but can't do that. Back up to D. Kicked away by the skate of Modern. Ooh, and a big hit laid there. And Utah now back up to D. Takes a hard slap shot, and it's over the net. Into the netting there. My goodness, the action here tonight. Physical play, there's goals. I mean, it's anything you can want. Weber State doing a very good job on this power play of getting the puck down, and they haven't had any trouble doing that at all. Face-off now being taken to the right of Frank, won by Utah. Carrying to the corner now. Back up, takes a wrist shot there. It's blocked by the left pad of Frank and out of Wildcat territory. Frank doing a great job in net tonight, as he has done many nights here. And it obviously shows with that goals against average differential between Gibb and Frank. Utah now with it on the far side, and Snowball trying to hit it out, but hits it right into a Utah player. And he'll just put it back down the ice. Back down into Wildcat territory, that is. Behind the net goes out to D. Shot there and stopped by Frank. In the pads it goes. Dean Wilson trying to put that one up top shelf and just couldn't do it, and stopped by the shoulder there of Frank. Great job there. And just 2 seconds remaining on that penalty to Dax Hobbs, and he's standing up now, ready to go. I wonder if they'll put him on the ice, or will they just put him to the bench. So down the ice, that one will go. And Hobbs goes onto the ice now, and he's putting on immense pressure. Lays a hit there, leaves the puck back, and Weber State will just dump it down and intercepted by Utah. And that one is dumped down into Wildcat territory. And Ashworth puts it right back up, and here comes Valandez. Robbie Knott coming now, and an offsides there by Tyler Williams. So Williams with the offsides to the left. 9:31 to go here in the first period. Score 1-0 Weber State. So far, a great game here tonight. An update on the football game. 5:52 in the third quarter. Cal Poly up 21-20. So 5:52 third quarter, 21-20 Cal Poly, and a big hit, knocking the glove clean off of Robbie Knott. And those two are going at it. It's Robbie Knott and Chase McDonald. And getting away from that, ooh, and a shot there, stopped what seemed like the skate of Frank, and a great stop by him off the shot of Chris York from Utah. Robbie Knott now bringing it down and coming down, putting on pressure. And he lays him into the boards, and those two, a little bit of shoving afterwards. And it looks like those two will both go to the box. And yeah, it's a matching minors now. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and Weber State and Utah will get their changes going. In the box now is Robbie Knott, number 16 Chase McDonald, a freshman. And those two are in the box and still jarring at each other in the box. That just shows the pride in this game, folks. So the face-off will be taken to the left of Gibb on that far side there from us. Taking the face-off is Josh Judice. Located behind him is Jeremiah Holmes, directly behind him, and he'll take the puck. Puts it out to Judice. Puck's in front. Oh, and nobody can find it. He does, and what a save Oh man, just came within inches. And Gibb threw up the glove and he snagged that one out of the air. Goodness, and Josh Giudice, so much sunlight was taken away there, but another chance brewing to the right of Gibb. To the right here on the near side. And Giudice chasing after him, lays the body down. Good pressure there put on by Giudice and Holmes. Good play down the ice goes Jacob Holmes. And good defense there. Once again, yeah, great pressure by Weber State. Giudice now with the puck. Giudice will just let it go. Killing off a penalty, and he puts him down. My goodness, Giudice laying a beating on him tonight. To Chase McDonald, the assistant Colton McDonald, excuse me, the assistant captain, got laid out by Giudice. And an icing call coming here, it seems. No, Frank had the glove up, but no icing call there. And Green with the puck now to the near side. He's bringing it down, he's got Hobbs to his left, tries to take the shot, doesn't get through, Hobbs out in front, and Green loses the puck. So here comes Utah starting from their own end. Utah coming up now, and he'll lose that puck. And Green putting on good pressure there, and here comes Hobbs, and Hobbs will get the puck stolen away from him. Zeph Ferguson with it now. One-on-one. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a move, and just couldn't put it in. Frank had the paddle out. A little bit of a distraction there, but Dean Wilson almost had himself a goal. And Yelderman trying to get it down ice and just can't do it. 22 seconds left in both penalties, and a shot there as Frank was there to look to make the save. Shot from defense is blocked there by Yelderman. Another block there by Braxton. Braxton blocking another shot, fighting in the corner of the far side, and puts it down to Yelderman. Yelderman with it still. Yelderman spins to the far side corner, spinning once more. Down to Green, and he'll stop at that skate and let it go. Here comes Hobbs. Hobbs with it, takes a shot, fired and blocked by the blocker of Gibb. Oh, good pressure there put on once again by Weber State, Robbie Knott. And a shot there, and it looks like we have a penalty coming up. I don't know what the penalty is for. Probably on Weber State, but that's just I have a hunch, and yes it is. Robbie Knott going in the box once again. He just got out, and he'll go right back into the box. Another 2-minute gift wrap opportunity here for Utah. .6:30 to go here in the first period. The score 1-0 Weber State, and the face-off now being taken to the left of Ian Frank. In the box is Robbie Knott, and the D has it now for Utah. It squeaks through, and a good stop there by Ian Frank. But the puck still is Utah. The near side corner. Puts it back to the far side D. Comes in the middle, takes a shot there, trying to get the deflection in front and couldn't do it. Frank had to be careful, he wasn't in his net. Still working now. Puts it back out to the D. And a good pressure there put on. And back down the ice, but off of the skate as the pass intended for Snowball. With it now is Utah. Near side. Puts it down behind Frank, puts it out in front, trying to get that shot to go, and Frank there to make the stop. And a lot of pushing and shoving in front of the Wildcat goaltender. My goodness. Luke Burstall right there just to pick that one up and put it in, who's the points leader for Utah. 5 points altogether this season. He's only played 2 games. So he is a threat, and Weber State shut him down. Did a great job of doing that and shutting him down. So face-off will be changed to the near side here. Taking it as Hobbs. Good play there as Weber tried to get it out, and Utah still with it. Ashworth trying to put that one out and does. 1 minute to go in that power play to Robbie Knott. Well, that unsportsmanlike. And here comes Utah, 3-man strong. Ooh, trying to get to him and gets him wide and puts him out. Great D there, and once again, Utah with the puck. Far side, coming to the defense, takes a shot. And Ian Frank was just stumbled there by a Utah player. And a hit there, Jacob Holmes, and a bunch of hitting going on Jacob Holmes. And burrowing in the corner, and my goodness, Jeremiah Holmes sticking up for his brother and just put him down. And we have one person come into the box. And that's Coleman Ashworth coming to the box for Weber State. And then one for Utah. Seems like it'll be number 10, Douglas Newell, the sophomore for Utah. And it's always scary when you see somebody go in the boards just face first. I mean, that's very dangerous. Dangerous hit. And Braxton talking to the captain for Utah, Ryan Harris. And seems like they're trying to figure out, get everything straight. And it isn't the first time they've been here tonight. They had 26 seconds to go in that power play to Weber State. So another set of penalties will be given up. As we sit here and wait, Cal Poly still up 21-20 for Weber State football. Friend Brandon Garside covering that game over at 88.1 Weber FM. And remember, you can go on to Facebook and or Twitter. You can follow Weber State Hockey on Twitter, like their page on Facebook, or become part of the group for Weber State Hockey. That's always good to do. Giving you updates on equipment and hoodies and such. Update now coming to the box for Weber State, Colton Clay. I believe he's serving a 10-minute penalty. And then for Weber State football, a minute 55 to go in the third quarter, 28-20. Cal Poly is up. So it doesn't seem like we'll be seeing a Weber State football win tonight. They are 0-6 in the season, 0-3 soon to be in the Big Sky Conference. I don't mean to be mean. I love Weber State football, but it's not clicking. But we have Weber State hockey who's doing awesome. 1-0 here in the first period. It's kind of like football, except it's on ice. I mean, you can still come out and see it. So as we wait here for the official ruling of who's going to the box. So in the box now you have for Weber State, Colton Clay, Robbie Knott, and Coleman Ashworth in the box for Weber State. And in for Utah, St. Douglas Newell, just one guy. So face-off will be taken down at center ice. And Yelderman a little bit of a hacking there on the skates of Luke Bursthaler. And he's got to be covering him tonight. He's a huge threat from Utah. Utah defense has it now. They're closing in, takes a shot, fired. And another shot from his belly there. Putting on a little show, Chase McDonald. Good shot, but Ian Frank was aware. And it seems like Braxton Green telling him, no, Josh Jedice telling the referee that they need to back off that goaltender. I can believe. I mean, they come swarming in. And that's all Utah. Utah with it now, they win the draw, goes back up to the defense. Down over, oh, had the shot, just didn't take it. Back up the defense, oh! And a deflection into the net. And a goal there. My goodness. Colton McDonald put that one in right through a couple of Weber State players, and it looked as like it was off a body in front. And so they just couldn't kill off those power plays. So two men will get out of the box now, and I believe the only one in there is Robbie Knott. I believe. There's still a player in there, but we haven't figured out who yet. And once we do, we'll tell you. So face-off be taken to center ice to score 1-1 here. 4:27 to go in the first period. A goal off of number 6, Colton McDonald. So for Utah, It's a good wrist shot. I mean, a really good wrist shot. Just too many people in front and put that one in. It could have been off their own net. For all we know, just nobody could really see it. I'm sure Ian Frank couldn't see it as well. So Utah with it now at the far side corner, and they're coming out. Takes a shot and a good stop there by Frank off the shot from Mike Monument. It goes back out to D, and he'll misconnect on that pass, and it'll go down the ice. And Frank with a great save. Good pressure put on there by Reed Mayer. Mayer coming in now. He's got it. Oh, tried to get the pass to Hobbs, and it just was broken up, and Snowball placed the hit. And Modric is there with the puck now. And it'll come back up to Reed Mayer. No, excuse me, and it'll be taken away by Jacob Holmes. He'll try and put it down the ice, and he does. Back behind Gibb. Here come the Utah Utes coming up now to the near side. Streaming down the ice, trying to make something happen off of a Weber State Wildcat. Puck still out in front and taken away. So Weber State has it now, and it looks like a stick got stuck there between the boards. It was a Weber State stick, and it was picked up now. Here comes Braxton. Braxton makes it just off to Jedice. Jedice blocked by his own player. Oh, goodness. Oh, still trying to put it in. No one knew what happened, but Holmes tried to put it back in the net. Back with it now is Yelderman. Yelderman puts it down to Jedice, who go past Green, and taken away there by Holmes. Holmes to Green. Back to Jedice, and a hard one-timer. And a Ute got his stick in there to block that. Shot from the point, tipped in front by Holmes. And a hit behind the net will spark something. And it looked like it was a hit on Green. And Cade Notley from Utah just going berserk behind the net. Oh, excuse me, Jedice was the one who got hit there. And he seems to be okay, but I mean, come on, a cheap shot like that. And it seems like they're taking, they're taking Jedice to the box. I don't know what for. There's no, oh, there's the Utah going to the box. Curtis Kuntz going to the box for Utah. I don't understand what the penalty for Jedice is. And the fans commemorating it, the BS chant. The famous one that you never thought you'd hear. I'm saying it in my head as well. It is, I don't understand why Jedice is in the box here. But 2:48 to go here in the first period. 1-1 the score. And the face-off now looks like we'll be taking to the right side of Gibb. So matching minors to them. On the ice is Anthony Modric. Behind him is Hobbs. And it's 4-on-4 hockey. And here comes Utah. Good pressure being put on by Hobbs. And they can't go in because of that offsides that would have been called on Zeph Ferguson. Ooh, and there he goes again. Great hit there by Ayler. And here they come. Hobbs with it now. Hobbs trying to get a shot off, but blocked there by Ferguson and put back down the ice by Modric. Excuse me, that's Fagergren. Fagergren, not Ferguson, Fagergren. So Zeph Fagergren. So with the puck now is the Wildcats defense. Down past Reed Mayer. And catching up to is Hobbs, and he makes a nice move there. Back up to Jacob Holmes. He's got the puck now, takes a shot wide of the net. My goodness, and a great move there by Hobbs, and he's coming off the ice. And Braxton Green now chasing after him. He's the one in the back. Reed Mayer to the left of him. And a good stop there. And a better stop by Mayer as he has almost trying to get to that puck in Utah territory. That would have been a huge turnover. And a good stop there by Frank to stop all the clutter. That would have been a huge turnover for the Wildcats if Mayer had gotten to that one. We could have been seeing 2-1. 47 seconds to go in each of the penalty here. 1:35 in the first period. Score 1-1, and the faceoff being taken to the right of Frank. With the puck now is Holmes. No, it's Jesse Love, excuse me. Love is with it now. Love still with the puck. Love had his stick stuck in the boards. So that's the second time that's happened tonight. That's an easy way to do it right there. Just put your stick in the boards. And a takeaway there by Love as he takes away that pass intended for the center. And here comes Weber State. A good play there by Jeremiah Holmes, just dumping it down and getting a change. And here come next line for the Wildcats. Defense still has not changed yet, so they got a little tired bunch. Still 4-on-4 for 3 seconds. Shot there taken and stopped by the left pad of Frank. Utah still with the puck. Deflection in front goes over the net. Oh, and a small hit there on Ryan Valadez. Good takeaway there by Jadice. Jadice, Valadez, and Snowball now on the line. And another big defensive stop. Shot there wide of the net. Frank was there to, I think he got a piece of that one with his glove. But a good way to be aware of what's going on. Jadice laying the hit down, and the Ute loses his stick. With it now, here they come. They got to come up with speed, and here they come. Modric with the puck. Anthony Modric with the backhand. Stopped by Gibb. And just 2 seconds to go here in the first period, 1-1. Here's score here from the county ice sheet. So an evenly matched first period here, 1-1. I mean, it's just like last week when they played. Final score 4-3, Weber State. Did a great job at that game, and they're doing it here tonight. And the horn sounds as nothing will come from that, but what an evenly matched first period this one was. I can't wait for the second period. One thing to look forward to, I mean, the key points here tonight for Weber State. I mean, you just can't let those shots get through, and a lot of blocks going on, and that's great for Weber State, doing a good job of blocking shots. And defense. Defense is another big killer. And dumb penalties, of course, that's always kind of the goal that Weber State needs to stop. But anyways, when we come back, we have the second period for you here at the County Ice Sheet. I'm Joe Crawford, and thank you for watching on live stream and Ogden 17.
Aaron and Hallie, big day. Congratulations. Tell us, what are you going to do tonight?
Well, I'm going to watch crowd surfing.
And here we go as they're getting ready to start the second period of Weber State hockey. And the puck jumped down in the Utah end. Then near side to far side, going D to D, and they'll put it up. Utah looks a little bit more organized to start this second period. And they'll dump it back down behind Frank. And when we saw Reed Mayer going D to D with it, but a call here. Not sure what the call is. Maybe offside, I don't know. So we'll stick with the face-off now. It's under the center ice dot. Puck jump back into Weber State territory. And pass intended for Green, and that'll just jump off his stick there. Ooh, and a little bit of a hit there by Holmes. And an offsides once again for Utah. Offsides for Utah, number 9, Chris York. Chris York, a junior at Utah. And face-off will be taken to the far side dot. Weber State will win the draw, and Yelderman with it goes D to D. And a risky pass there as a Ute was just looming. And oh, Snowball just got flattened there. And Utah taking a shot on net, and it's blocked in front. Backhand towards the net is stopped by Frank. And Snowball just got leveled by Ben Seastrand. My goodness. And Ben Seastrand, 6 foot 165, out of the Regulators in Lansing, Michigan. So he's had his fair share of hockey in Michigan. Shot there, blocked by Weber State. And we got a 3-on-2 coming as Friend with it to the near side. Friend backhanded in front and it just goes in the blue paint. And a wipe out there by Yelderman is taken away by the Utes. And here they come, a 2-on-1. Yelderman trying to get back, laying out. Oh, and Frank with a big stop, and you can tell he is pumped by that shot there, and it goes wide. And Frank with the stop, ladies and gentlemen. And Derek Friend putting on pressure there. Jacob Holmes is putting it back down around, and it'll come back up the ice from number 23, Ryan Valadez. Coming around the net are the Utes, and they'll pass it up. Trailing with them now, Landon and Ayler. Ayler couldn't carry with him. He'll go around the net. Takes a shot, blocked by his own player, and Friend is trying to get there. Does get to it and just dumps it down the ice behind Gibb. So just 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the first period. 2 minutes and 10 seconds, excuse me, into the second period. Gibb holds it now. And Gibb puts it down to the near side boards. The Utes trying to start something here. They do as a couple players get mixed up and the puck comes right back to Weber State. He'll go around the net. Oh, with it now. He's coming with a full head of speed. Robbie Knott shoots, score! Robbie Knott! Oh my goodness! Robbie Knott from coast to coast. Coming from California all the way to the New York City. Say hello to Robbie Knott. And this place is pumping. What a goal. And that one right there between the legs of Pete Gibb, who were Braxton Green scored that first goal. Same place, 5-0. My goodness. Robbie Knott going coast to coast, end to end, whatever you want to call it. What a goal. And we have a 2-1 hockey game. Robbie Knott and Jedice with a shot there, and it just goes wide. Defense still with it. Shot in front goes high. Jedice chasing after it. Jedice has Mayer up at top. Pass goes out there. That's taken away by Jacob Holmes. Holmes will just put it down, find Gibb, and he'll leave it. Jedice pressuring, but he puts it right up the ice. Good defensive pressure there by Mayer, and here come the Utes. Full head going strong now. Riley Ellis, and a shot blocked by Frankenson, pushing and shoving after the shot. Riley Ellis there with the shot. Man, Robbie Knott, ladies and gentlemen, going from end to end, all the way down and putting it through the 5-hole of Gibb. What a goal. The face-off being taken out to the left of Frank. On the ice now, Hobbs now trying to fight after that puck, and Yelderman behind him. Ooh. And covered in a little slash there to the glove. And that slash came from Chris York from Utah. Trying to get that puck out and into the net, but covered very strong covering there by Ian Frank. Face off once again to the left of Frank. Taking that draw is Dax Hobbs. Shot stopped by Frank, puck out in front. And the Wildcat defense is able to clear it away and into the near side corner. Snowball with it. Up to Modric, and Modric will miss that pass. U-player will dump it down behind Frank. Yelderman is hung up on the boards now, and the puck comes loose. Snowball putting somebody up once there and disabling him path to the puck. Trying to say that's difficult to say. So with the puck now, ooh, risky play. Jesse Love missing the puck, and two Wildcats are strung up along the boards there by one Utah Ute. Good play by Hobbs, and he'll outskate him. 2-on-1. Hobbs shoots. Scored! Oh, baby! And there it is. Another goal for the Weber State Wildcats. from Modric, who was looming and coming with him, hit Pete Gibb in the pad and kind of trickled. It was going in, but I think Modric finished that one off. Great play by him. Great play by the Wildcats. Hey, Pete Gibb, can you smell 4 goals coming? I think you can. Let's raise his goal against average tonight. 3-1, your Wildcats are leading with 15:35 to go in the second period. And a shot on net there. And after the puck was covered, Seamus Bertignoli trying to add a little aggressive spark into his team, and he slashed Ian Frank in the glove. That's something the officials need to watch. And the faceoff will be taken to the right of Frank. The faceoff won by the Wildcats. Back up to Ryan Valadez. Valadez trying to make a pass to Friend, and Holmes lays a hit there. Valadez with the puck, trying to put it down to Friend once again. That was not intended for him, and Friend now with it in front to Gibb. And Pete Gibb off his skate trying to find it, and he covers it up. And you can tell, you can see the momentum shift now between Weber State and Utah. It's Weber State, and the Wildcats are looming just right above, like standing above the Utah Utes right now, just a shadow of aggression and hard physical play coming right at them. Shots, I mean, that's Wildcat hockey right now. 3-1 here in the second period. And here come the Utes. Takes a shot there and goes wide. Yeah, and a big hit there by the Wildcats. And you can tell that the Wildcats are just up their game aggression-wise. And a big move there by Robbie Knott, and he's coming once again. Ooh, and he almost gets laid out and almost sticks with that puck, and he dodges a check. Colton Clay trying to put a hitting on. Here comes the Utah Utes. Takes a shot, stopped by Frank with that left pad. With the puck now, Landon Ayler. Ayler puts it down. And Green, takes a shot, and where's the puck? And taken there by Green. Braxton has the puck to the near side. Just a mash in front of the net, back out to Green, who couldn't connect. The pass was a little too hard for him. Ashworth now gets rung up into the boards. Chasing after Jedice, chasing after Pete Gibb there as he tried to play the puck. Big hit there by Green on the near side corner. Green with another big hit. Green is a big man, folks. With the puck now and losing it, Holmes, Jeremiah Holmes. Holmes still with it, back down to Green. Back out to Jedice, and the pass off of a Ute who didn't even see it coming. He was just in the right place. Oh my! And a big hit there, laid by Reed Mayer. On number 16, Chase McDonald. Reed Mayer with the puck now, and he can't distribute that one out, but Green's still with it. And he gets a couple Utes players to plant him now. Green gets up, and he'll make a change, and on comes the snowball Dax Hobbs line, and there's a 2-on-0. Oh my goodness, and a goal there, and a bad change by the Wildcats, leaving no defenseman back. And Dax Hobbs saw it, but he was a little too late to pick it up. And a good play by the Utah Utes. And what seemed like that was Ben Seastrand to Chase McDonald on the goal. Ben Seastrand to Chase McDonald on that goal. 13:02 to go. It's 3-2 here at the county ice sheet. Snowball, Modric, and Hobbs. There's your forward lines on the ice right now. At D, you have Jesse Love, and it looks like Chris Yelderman. Yes, Chris Yelderman as well on the far side D. And Snowball give that one away, and here come the Utes. And a takeaway there, and the Wildcats still trying to get with it, and they do. Good play there by Hobbs, and they'll try and get it to Modric, but can't, and Gibb with the puck now, laying it back for the Utes. Hobbs with the steal. Here comes Hobbs, he's lethal. Oh, and just pass taken away. Here comes the Utes. Ooh, and a hard shot there by Dean Wilson. And that one off the shoulder of Frank, and it seems like it hit the netting. 12:18 to go here in the second period. Score 3-2 at the county ice sheet. I'd like to thank those watching on live stream and those watching on channel 17. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Joe Crawford, and here you have Weber State hockey versus Utah, the University of Utah hockey. I almost said Utah State. It shows what's on my mind right now. 12:18 to go here in the second period. Face-off being taken to the lower dot here to the center ice. With the puck now, Landon Ayler. Ayler will put it up, trying to get it to Friend, but his pass is misconnected. And Valadez there gets a little stick in, has the puck, and he's level. Ryan Valadez. And he tried to make a play happen, and he takes the hit. Derek Friend now trying to put on pressure, and he does. He gets the puck back. Oh, just couldn't beat the puck to the blue line. And the Weber State now with it. Ooh, and a hard hip check there by the Utes. Number 27, Zeph Fagergren, excuse me. And a takeaway there by the Utes. Off that pass. Ashworth now with it up to Friend. Friend tries to get it to Roland Valadez. Trying to get it out of the zone and can't do it. Shot there and saved by Frank, and another big stop by Frank with that left pad off the rebound. Let's see if Weber State can get one more goal here going into the third period in 11 minutes and 16 seconds. It's a lot of time here to see something change, and I mean, Utah trying to climb back. Weber State doing a good job of holding on, but how long is enough? How long can those claws hang on? Two-man pressure now, and he couldn't beat the icing. Mark Dean doing a good job of display of, just hard work. Trying to get to that icing to disable it. Face-off now being taken to the right of Ian Frank. Taking that draw, Tyler Williams. And the puck now comes out of a skate of a Ute, and he'll miss that shot, and he'll come out of the zone. And there's a swarm of Wildcats turning on him now. And Williams trying to get that pass out to Robbie Knott, and he can't do it. And Robbie Knott almost laying a big hit there. But hey, Mark Dayan says no, and he'll lay the hit on him. And that one is up off the boards and out of play. So a few little physical spots here and there. I mean, still out tonight. Phil Genrick, who is still out with that shoulder injury, a big part of this Wildcat defense. And Mark Dean just barely back from ankle. What seemed like an ankle injury, but he's fine now. And here comes Yelderman with it. He'll just push it up ice. Well, once more, they're still jarring it out, and Yelderman's still fighting with it. Jadice trying to put on pressure. Holmes also. Here come the Utes now. And a good play by Holmes there. And a hand pass will be called, and he's sandwiched between the two Utes. The face-off will be taken to the right of Frank. Here on the near side. Hand pass was the call there. It was pretty clear. I mean, I'm not going to argue with it. But Snowball now take that draw. Snowball line out. Along with Jesse Love down at D and Chris Yelderman. Hobbs now with it. Hobbs trying to get that puck back, but he can't do it, and the Utes will take it behind the Wildcat net. Utes will just dump it back down behind Frank. Modric with it. Modric will get hit. And the puck's still down in Utah territory. Love there. Puts the puck down on the opposite end, and he can't do it, and he can't get it out, and that puck will just come out itself off of a pass from the Utes, and here comes Yelderman. Yeldman coming around. Coming around Gibb. Back up to Love. Shot deflected in front and high over the net. You could hear the deflection from up here. The snowball gets shoved, and that puck will just whiz by. And a big hit there by Modric. And Love will put that one back out, and it'll hit off of a Wildcat and come right back down to Frank, who will play it. Risky move there as the Utah Utes had pressure coming. Oh, and a big strong pass there to Hobbs, and that one was hit out of midair. It'll come back down. Roland Valadez putting on pressure. Good play there. Jesse Love putting it back down. Here comes Valadez. Roland Valadez, and he had offsides there. Ryan Valadez taking it in, and Roland Valadez offside. So face-off will come now to the center ice dot to the far side. You're just below it. 8:38 to go here in the second period. The score 3-2, your Wildcats lead. Puck being fought for now and won by the Utah Utes. Bringing it down, Eric Robbins. Robbins takes it out. Good play there, and here comes Valadez to Valadez. Brother to brother. Friend now trying to get a hit on and can't do it. Back down the ice by Ayler. A good play there as the hit is laid on. Player loses his stick, and that's Roland Valadez trying to lay the hit. It's a little bit of just underground hockey going now. I mean, nothing really much is going on, just hitting. The Utes trying to make something go here. Here come the Utes. Takes a shot, and a good stop there by Frank right into the chest pad. That'll stop play. 7:36 to go here in the second period. This game brought to you by high-speed broadband. Digis for only $19.95, plus tax, of course. So just call 1-888-DIGIS. 88. Visit digis.net for more information. And the face-off now being taken to the left of Frank. And being taken out for a false start is Tyler Williams. Coming in for him is Robbie Knott. He'll take that draw and he'll lose it. Robbie Knott with the puck now. He'll put it out of the zone and still with it after being hit. Oh, and a big hit there by the big man, Mark Dean. And another big hit on Robbie Knott as he puts one down. Shot easy save for Frank off that right pad. Good play here by Weber State. Shot there goes wide. Still fighting for it on that far side now. Good play there, and everyone's just trying to move that puck up and get something going. Off of a stick there, and with it, putting it down the zone. Mark Dean putting it down there. Everyone looking for the puck now, and oh, here comes Utah. Coming down the ice, trying to get Frank, goes into Frank, and the puck's still out in front. And we have a penalty coming up against Weber State. Cross-checking the call against Reed Mayer. So back on the penalty kill will be the Wildcats. And like I said, dumb penalties are going to kill you, but I mean, that's just not right. Face-off being taken to the left of Frank now. With the puck is Utah down there at the top. Far side. Comes Utah. They're going to try and tie this game up here on this power play. With it now, James Wilt. Will with it. Puck jumps out of play as the pass was intended for C-Strand. And the Utes will get a change. Wildcats will stay the same now as they've got their top penalty killers. Holmes now taking the face-off, along with Jesse Love there at D. Looks like Yelderman at D. And what looks like Modric. No, Ayler. Excuse me, Tyler Williams. No, Hobbs. I just can't see it from all the way up here at the top deck. I'm sorry, folks. Got Hobbs there. Oh, and off of a glove. And a big chance for Jeremiah Holmes, but he hesitated. He couldn't make anything happen. So Utah will hold with it behind their net. Holding, waiting for a play to develop. And here comes Utah, and that pass is jetted down the ice, but not to anybody. Pass intended for Chase McDonald. Way too far out in front of him. Oh, less than a minute to go on that power play to Reed Mayer for cross-checking. So once again, the Wildcats doing a great job of killing off the penalty, and Anthony Modric trying to get the holding call, holding his hands up in the air because he didn't have a stick. And a big stop there in front. And here come the Wildcats, Jesse Love, and he'll throw it down. Oh! And it seems like the Ute took the worst of that hit. Ryan Harris, the captain of Utah, tried to lay the big hit there on Love, and he just shrugged him aside. My goodness. So here comes Utah, coming streaming down the ice now to the near side. Puts it in front, and he scores as it's off of Frank and in. Caden Otley comes near side and just throws it in front of the net, and it goes off of Frank and into the net. Wow. Just a bit of unluckiness here tonight. 3-3 hockey game, and they couldn't kill off that penalty 15 seconds ago when that one until it was scored. Caden Otley will score. It's 3-3 here at the county ice sheet. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, we have a goal. So it's 3-3 here at the county ice sheet, and that goal scored by Caden Otley. 4:30 to go here in the second period. There's a whole game left, folks, so let's not count out these Wildcats just yet. But Caden Otley with the puck. Goes back out, shot in front, and Frank having trouble trying to find it, and he'll cover up. That shot went from Brown, and a little bit of some fighting going on in front. Jacob Holmes and Mike Monument going at it. And Jacob Holmes will go to the box. No, excuse me, that wasn't Monument, that was Andrew Reed. And I don't think I don't think Reed will go to the box. Nope, we don't have him go into the box, so it's going to be 5-on-4 hockey. Forward. And another, like I said, folks, another dumb penalty. I mean, in a tie hockey game like this one, 4:14 to go in the second period, you don't want to be taking stupid penalties like that. And that's what Weber State is doing. And you can see Flieger on the bench really just, I'm sure, telling him, no stupid penalties. And so Utah now with it, a backhand in front. Oh! And he had the chance to put it in on that open net. Another stop by Frank, and it's kicked. Puck's out in front. And we have a stoppage in play. We don't know what the call is. And those inferno of shots came from Ben C-Strand, who almost had the chance to put Utah up 4-3. And the face-off will be taken to the right of Ian Frank. Utah will win the draw. Takes a shot, and it's trying to get that deflection in front. Seamus Bertignoli. Down shot again, score. My goodness, Seatram with the goal for Utah on the power play. So a minute 34 was to go in that penalty, and that one's just automatically disregarded due to the goal. So 4-3. 3:48 to go here in the second period. So Jedice now will take the face-off for Weber. And Jedice having a few words with the official for puck drop. And Jedice goes straight at, looks like number 16, Chase McDonald, right off the face-off, goes straight at him. And once again, and those two will both go to the box, it looks like, or no? Do we just have Jedice in the box? This is a tough game to call because, I mean, there's no hockey. I don't know where the hockey is, but just a bunch of fighting and penalties. It's helping me memorize the names a lot better, that's for sure. And I think they're kicking Jedice out of the game. Yep. And they're fighting with him. Jedice putting on a fight and coming over to have a few words with Jedice. It's Colton McDonald, the assistant captain for the Utah Utes. This isn't hockey, folks. This isn't hockey. There's more of a rivalry going here than there was against Utah State. And I mean, a lot of Weber State fans are puzzled as to what's going on. I mean, officials trying to get a point on what's going on here. I still am. I haven't taken the face off here. It's 3:47 to go here in the second period. They're going to the scores box to tell them what's going on. Face off now being taken to the left of Frank. So it goes from center ice to the left of Frank. I don't know what for, but here's your forwards. You got Dax Hobbs, Jeremiah Holmes, and with him, and then you have Landon Ayler and Coleman Ashworth at D. And don't forget, here on live stream we have a chat box, so if you have any questions about what's going on or answers as to what's going on, please help me out and fill it out here on the live stream Procaster chat box that connects to Facebook and or Twitter. So now Dax Hobbs now taking the face off, and he'll win it. That'll be put up by Ayler, and here comes Hobbs. Hobbs with a breakaway. He goes, oh, and off that blocker. I thought for sure that one was gonna be in the twine. My goodness. Jeremiah Holmes now putting on pressure. Taken away by Hobbs, and here he comes. And that shot was blocked. And Hobbs having a little bit of a jump into his step here tonight. As it seems like he's already scored, he's almost scored one as an assist. And Frank with it now, puts it behind the net. Put it out in front, oh, trying to go far side on Frank, and it's wide. Utah with it in Wildcat territory. Takes a shot, and it's blocked, and that shot came from McDonald. And it's back down the ice. 1 minute and 2. Now a minute to go on the penalty against Josh Jedice. It's being served by another Wildcat. Trying to put the hit on. Here come the Utes. They're coming down the ice now. Looking for an open man. Streaming. Has the puck. Fired and saved by Frank. The Utes still with it. Back up to D here on the near side. Shakes a shot and it's over Frank. And that one will just go around the boards and out of Wildcat territory. Puck now is Wilson. Wilson will put it down. Takes a shot off the glove and taken away there by Frank. And out of that glove there. And Dean Wilson trying to put that and give him that goal. Seastrand there with the shot into the glove of Ian Frank. 2:10 to go here in the second period. The score 4-3 Utes up by 1. 23 seconds ago in that penalty to Josh Judice, who was kicked out of the game a couple minutes ago. And winning the face-off are the Wildcats, and they'll just dump it right back down to Gibb, who will make that stop. So here come the Utes now. Streaming down that far side and a big hit there. And laid on by Jacob Holmes, and they're still trying to get that puck out. And they can't do it as the Utes come right back with it now and diving and scored. I don't understand how that puck went in. My goodness. And it seems like the dive, I think, knocked it in. And it was a goal there by Adam Brown, who dove, and I believe it went off his stick and in the net. Wow. So we have a 5-3 hockey game. Utes up by 2. A minute 39 to go in the second period. You can see the frustration on the Weber State bench. And this has definitely taken a turn for the worse for Weber State. Chris Yelderman with the puck now. Takes a shot right into Gibb, into that chest protector, and to lay it down there for another Ute who will take it. Going D to D with it now. The Utes coming up ice. And a hit there at center ice. The Utes still maintain possession. Yelderman putting it back down right onto the stick of a Utah Ute, and here they come. And nothing made of that play. And here come the Utes now. He's got the puck, puts it out in front. Hit there, and a penalty coming up. And will we have more? Tyler Williams getting into the face of number 18, Bertignoli. And Robbie not having words with the official. This just isn't Weber State's night, folks. It really isn't. .58 seconds to go here in the second period. Score 5-3 and another penalty coming to the Wildcats. So Utah will go back in the power play. Shot there, stopped by Ian Frank. Tyler Williams in the box for the Wildcats. And Coach Joe Flieger better have some words with his boys in the locker room, because this is a zoo. This isn't hockey, but Dax Hobbs could change all of that. Another breakaway, shoots off the blocker and goes to the side. And Dax Hobbs just gets mobbed by 2 Utah Utes. And a hit there. Utes still with it off the face of Ian Frank. And Ian Frank gets his stick knocked out of his hand. He is stickless. Shakes a save with his pad. Another save, and in the net. And no call. And the Utes will score again. 16 seconds to go in the second period. They are up 6-3. It was just a mob in front. Ian Frank didn't have a stick. I believe it got knocked out of his hands. So, there's no way he's going to be able, it's going to be very difficult for a goaltender to make a play. My goodness. Utah now up 6-3. With 15 seconds to go in the second period. Puck goes down to Gibb. And the Utes will take it far side. Ooh, and a big hit there by Jacob Holmes. And he once again, he's going to the box. And I mean, you see just the frustration in the crowd as well tonight. I mean, I'm frustrated, but I can't lose my temper because I have a mic in my hand. So, I mean, I'm secluded. And that's the horn for the second period. The score 6-3, Utah up. And hopefully a new team comes out in the third period because I'm wondering where the first period Wildcats went. And they're coming off the ice frustrated as ever. That's just crazy. Where are the cages for the zoo animals? That's what I'm thinking. So 6-3 here, and that penalty is still being served. 1 minute and 58 to go on that penalty. Served to Jeremiah Holmes, or Jacob Holmes, excuse me. So when we come back here, we'll have the third period for you from the ice sheet. I'm Joe Crawford, and here, thank you for joining us. You're watching it on Channel 17. We're on the live stream Procaster. Thank you so much.
We're here, and it's Friday night. And as everyone knows, Friday night is the night of love and fun and togetherness. And so I'm here with these fine young people who are sharing togetherness and friendship and love and getting out and doing fun things. Have you been to the Comedy Improv before?
No, this is my first time here.
We're halfway through it at intermission. What's your favorite part so far?
I gotta say Half-Life was pretty good. I like that.
Good enough. Did you laugh? Have you laughed during the show?
Already laughed. Yeah.
You could just take that as a yes. I mean, very clearly he finds it amusing. What about you? Did you laugh at the show?
Yes, I did. Very much so.
Proper. There's proper to that one. Every Friday night, you guys can come out. It's a great date night. There are coffee and milkshakes and awesome things in the back there. What's your favorite part so far, ma'am?
It's halfway. It's halfway already?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're in intermission, so people can get their beverages and cake. What's your favorite cake?
Brownies.
It's not a cake. This lot, they're trouble. If you want to be trouble, if you want to laugh, it's a great date night. It's a really cool opportunity. Every Friday night at 10 o'clock, you can get your drink, you can laugh. It's an awesome date night for not a lot of money. She's frightened. She's frightened of you.
Go puck drop to start the third period. Jeremiah Holmes looks like he'll take the drop. And it looks like a little bit of confusion going on. Just a reminder that Weber State plays tomorrow against Montana Tech from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come support your Wildcats against Montana Tech, and I have not seen this team, so it'll be new for all of us. And then Sunday, they play Montana Tech once more at 10:30 a.m. It is a morning game, and that one will go till 1:30. And the Utah Utes have a player in the box now. That's number 12, Mike Monument. But back to the action as Weber State will win the draw, but quickly taken away by the Utes, who's streaming into the Wildcat zone. Wildcat. It's a new animal, the Weber Cats. So back here as the puck goes down for an icing against Weber. And it looks like some players chatting with one another from opposite teams. So, I mean, the action in that regard is going to continue. Physical play hasn't stopped since the puck has dropped in the first period. So it's been all in all a great game. And Chase McDonald for the Utes will take that draw, and the Weber State will win it as Yelderman with it behind the net. Puck gets hung up along the boards. Yelderman still with it. Coming down the far side now. Here comes Weber State and Hobbs there trying to connect with that pass. He'll go down in the corner for it. He's hit there. And a great play there. Oh, and Holmes with a good play trying to get that shot on net, but blocked. Oh, and a nice hit there. And a penalty coming up. And I believe we have too many men on the ice for the Utes. I believe. Or it's just an offsides call. I don't know what the call is. So whatever it was, the faceoff will be taken now to the near side here. Taking it is Modric. Modric will lose the draw, and Green putting on the pressure. Here come the Utes coming down into the center zone, and that icing will be negated. And so now Reed Mayer with the puck. Passing it off to Landon Ayler. Ayler just dump it back down. Coming in is Modric to put on the pressure. He'll try and take that puck away, but can't do it. Anthony Modric trying to put on a little bit more pressure. Excuse me, that was Braxton Green doing that. And his own player, oh, and the Utes trying to get something going, and his own player nudged him and pushed him down. So hits for everybody's getting hit tonight. Doesn't matter what color of jersey you're wearing. You're gonna get hit by your same team, opposing team. My goodness. And a good pressure being put on there by Robbie Knott, who has been in the box a couple times tonight, and so has everybody else, it seems. And coming out of the box finally is Holmes. And he dumps the puck up the boards, and here comes Curtis Snowball. Coming down the near side. Curtis Snowball backhand towards the net, and an easy save there by Gibb. Here come the Utes. Otley with it. Back to number 4, Kuntz. And it's back up the ice. Wildcats will put it down. No icing until now. I don't know why they waited till now to call that an icing. It should be in college rules when the puck hits the boards across the red line, it is an icing. But apparently that's a late icing call. And the puck will come all the way back down to Wildcat territory to the left of Frank. 17:29 to go here in the third period. 6-3, Utes up. Taking the face off for the Utes is a Reed, and it is lost, and Gabe will come all the way out to play that one. And he'll shove it up the boards to the far side. Good pressure being put on there by Friend. A good play there, and Mark Dean passed down to Roland Valadez, and he'll try and get something going. So the puck rolls all the way down to Gibb. So now we'll have the face-off now to the left of Gibb on that far side. And Utah will win that. Utah wins the job, and it seems like Weber State's just got a full head of steam just trying to hit as many Utes as they can. And now Yelderman trying to make the pass, and he fans on it. Taken away by the Utes. And that was Cameron Chase taking that puck away. And here come the Wildcats. Mark Dean streaming it up. He's got 2 to his left. Excuse me, his right. Shot wide of the net. The Wildcats just need to get something going here. A shot on net. Something needs to happen for the Wildcats. And a shot there and in the middle, just scuffed up by a bunch of Wildcats standing in front, and it's out of Wildcat territory past the red line. On the change. And Mayer with it now. Goes D to D. Back up the boards. Pass intended for Green. Puck sneaks away from him. And dumped back in by Ayler. Ayler will put that one back down. A good play there by Holmes. Another good play by his brother Holmes, who put that one back down. Jeremiah Holmes there trying to dump that one down, but it comes right back. And the ref almost took a puck to the face there off that corner. And here come the Utes trying to get something going. Yeah, here comes Jeremiah Holmes. Down the near side, gets it taken away. Pass, intended there for Green in front, just couldn't get to him. And the Utes are coming hard now. Shot there deflected by Mayer and out of play. And it seems like the Utes still holding on. I mean, no, there needs to be a momentum shift for the Wildcats if they want to get something going here. 6-3, 15:08 to go here in the third period. Wildcats have the draw here and they'll win it. And it's times like this where you need Josh Judice. I mean, he's a great scoring forward. It was kicked out earlier in the game. A shot there goes wide of the net on Frank. And here comes Hobbs, Dax Hobbs. He's gonna be the, could he get something going here? And he's taken down, no call. And it seems like Dax Hobbs just gave up on the play. And here it comes again, shot. Good save there by Frank off the arm. As you saw, Ben Seastrand trying to go for that top blocker. Saw it. So 14:31 to go. 6-3 hockey game. Face off to the left of Ian Frank. And the Utes just powering their way through once more. And a big hit there by Yelderman as he puts a Ute up. And the Utes just put it back out of their zone. My goodness, and dancing around defenders, and once more. Oh, and what a stop by Frank. And a big hit there. The Wildcats now trying to come up strong here. Trying to swing around at a hit, and it went off a referee, so no offsides. And here come the Utes, a 3-on-1. And the deflection just missed wide. Had an open net, but the pass was just a little too hard. And Weber State trying to just get themselves organized here. Good pass there to Friend, and he'll just dump it back down into the zone to Gibb. 13:33 and ticking here in the third. Down the ice now, the Utes will carry it in their own zone. Back out to the near side board, and Green with it. Green trying to go cross ice, but it's blocked by a Ute. And back off the boards here to the near side, taken away by the Utes. And here they come, dumping it down in the zone where Frank will make a stop. Frank there goes along the boards. And a big shot inside and a big hit. The Wildcat fans take exception to that. And it's a big, something big has happened. And I believe that no players jarring at it now, and Wildcat will go to the box along with the Utah Utes player. Now Wildcat, Robbie Knott. My goodness. And I believe Colton McDonald is in the box for the Utes, trying to get the scoreboard here, trying to show us what's going on. 12:57 to go here in the third period. It wasn't long until we saw another set of players in the box. All right, that is number 5 for Utah, Dean Wilson, the sophomore. He's sitting for the Utes, and for the Wildcats, Robbie Knott, of course. So face-off will be taken to the right of Frank. That puck goes out and off of a skate of Dax Hobbs, and it'll go out of the zone. So it looks like here now we have 4-on-4 hockey on the ice now, so a lot of ice. And here come the Wildcats. It's a perfect opportunity to start something here. They just need to organize, but here come the Utes, 2-on-2. And a good play there, a good defensive play by Reed and Mayer. A minute 30 on each of their penalties remaining. And here come the Wildcats now. And Modric with a shot and a save by Gibb. Back to Mayer. Mayer with the high shot, and it goes over the netting above the glass. My goodness. So Gibb doing a good job holding his own here. These final period, 6-3. I mean, Utes don't have much to worry about. Just play good defensive hockey. For Weber State, just from the start of the game, obviously don't take stupid penalties, but I mean, it's a little too late for that now. And Captain Hindsight from South Park could only save us. Puck now coming in off the skate of Ashworth and back in behind Frank, and he's put up by the Utes. And here they come, going back to the defense. And a block deflected in. Another shot there almost goes in off his own net. Ashworth almost off the skate and in. Here come the Wildcats now. Snowball to Hobbs, and Hobbs will try and get a shot. It's behind him. Oh, my goodness, and a net dislodged. And Gibb almost. And Gibb, my goodness. Gibb was standing on his head. Didn't know where the puck was. It was just behind him, and if Hobbs got there a little sooner, just to tap that in. And Gibb, I don't know. Gibb looks just frightened. It almost made it a 6-4 hockey game. 11:35 to go here, 6-3. The score here at the county ice sheet. Face-off being taken now to the near side. Lost by Weber, and the Utes will come up the near side boards. Taken away by Holmes. Holmes will just put it down to the near side corner, and he'll go around with it. McDonald now with the puck. McDonald up, and Yelderman passes him back. Yelderman still with it, trying to get it to Holmes, and Holmes had the pass intended for Green, but he was not there because he wasn't even moving. Oh my goodness, here come the Utes, and just a strong play there, but Frank is able to make the stop. Colton Otley has been a one-man wrecking crew for the Utah Utes tonight. Pass in front there, defensively taken away by Robbie Knott. And that penalty is over. 10:44 to go here in the game. 6-3 the score. Robbie Knott now. Excuse me, Dax Hobbs trying to fight there and get that puck back, and he does. We were saying Wildcat loses his footing. That was Robbie Knott, and he'll get off the ice. So here come the Utes now. Shot, wired wide of that blocker side. Another big play there. Chris Yelderman with the puck up to Dax Hobbs. Hobbs up to Williams, and it seemed like Colton Clay just got knocked down and no call. So the Wildcats just looking to be cheated out tonight. And a big hit there by Williams. Williams trying to get something going here aggressively, putting him down. And a good play there by Mayer. And given away, and the Utes will come back with it here on the near side and dump it down. Ian Frank comes out to play it, but passes his stick. And fanning on that shot, and a big stop there by Reed Mayer, forcing a Ute to lose his stick. Going D-to-D are the Utes. Just above 9 minutes to go here in the third. And a big play there by Frank, and tries to make that pass out. He can't do it. Mark Dean was intended for that pass. Here come the Utes. And a nice sprawling dive block there for the defense, and now we have a couple players jarring at it once again. And Douglas Newell has seen his time in the box tonight. trying to get all the Weber State Wildcats riled up to take another dumb penalty, but thankfully he was keeping his head there. So nobody in the box this time. Can you believe it? It's empty. Got 9:07 to go here in the third period. Face-off being taken on that far side. And the puck just hit out now. And if you're Weber State, you have to start something right now. I mean, something has got to start. Pressure, goals. Need a little bit of life here. With it now is Roland Valadez, and he'll hit that one out. And in comes the other Valadez. Bryant. Back out to Landon Ayler. Ayler back down to Roland Valadez off his skate. And pucks are streaming out now in the center and taken away by the Utes, and here they come on that far side. Going around the boards now. Utes still with possession, a good move there, but nothing comes of it as it's taken away by Roland Valadez. Back up to Derek Friend. Friend just dumps it down, and he's nailed as he puts it down on the boards. And you can see the fatigue factor kicking in now. Derek Friend took him a little bit to get up. He was just done, and Derek Friend gets nailed. No call. And a big play there and stopped by Ian Frank. Derek Friend gets hit at center ice. No call. My goodness. I mean, on some nights you don't want to blame the refs, and I mean, others you do, but I mean, this is one of those nights. It's just like, you can see where the calls are obviously going, and Weber State kind of does have that mentality that they argue and argue and argue, and I mean, they're kind of the root of it, and that's what makes referees not call it against the arguers, I should say. But I mean, there's no excuse. And here come the Utes now to the near side, and we have a penalty coming up. High sticking on the Utes. Hey, what about that? On Caden Otley for a high sticking. You can hear the Weber State crowd. I don't know if they're cheering for the penalty or they're cheering for the refs, but 7:33 to go here in the third period, 6-3 the score. The Utes are leading. And the face-off will be taken here to the right of Pete Gibb. So Weber State will lose it, and that'll come out of the zone. All the way down to Ian Frank, and he'll play it now and leave it there for Jeremiah Holmes. Here comes Holmes going all the way from behind his goaltender, dumping it down in the zone and still skating after it. Leaves it there, trying to leave it there for Broxton, but he can't get there, and Hobbs with him as well. Holmes with it. Holmes gets hit up against the boards. Puck's still down by the boards there, and Hobbs trying to give his 2 cents. Can't get the puck, and it'll come all the way back down to Ian Frank. Reed Mayer with it now. Mayer over to the other Holmes. Jacob. Puck comes right back down to Frank. 6:40 good to go here in the third period. And on that penalty, a minute left to Otley. And Snowball now coming down to get it. He has Braxton here on the near side. Back up to Mayer. Takes a shot there, Snowball. And what we have here, stoppage and play, and it looks like the net is dislodged. And Mayer trying to get that pass down to Snowball and hit that in the net. Just couldn't do it. So Snowball, Modric, and Robbie Knott on the ice as your forwards. Yelderman and Jesse Love back on D. Let's hope we can get a goal here. 35 seconds to go in that power play. A shot by Modric, another shot blocked in front, and Snowball with it now. Back to Yelderman. Down to Modric. Yelderman with a shot blocked in front, and it goes to the corner, and the Utes will just hit it right back out. And 15 seconds to go on that power play. Still time. Modric now trying to get it down to Snowball, and that'll go down for an ice. And with 7 seconds to go on the power play, that'll do it. So there's a chance, but nothing coming of it now as the faceoff will be coming to the right of Frank. And Wildcats will win that faceoff, and they're trying to start it out. Jesse Love passing it up now to Curtis Snowball. Snowball with it. Takes a shot down there, and good save by Gibb, and he'll just block that one away. Icing coming now. No ice as it's waved off by the official. Put out in front. Ooh, almost knocked in by his own player. And he tries to make that pass out and just couldn't do it. Jesse Love had a man breaking. Robbie not, and he just heads to the bench. Yelderman now. Over to Williams, or Ayler, excuse me. Ashworth. I'm sorry, folks. And that one is hit out of play, and we could have a delay of game here. And Pete Gibb hit it out of play, so do we have a delay of game? That would be huge. 4:54 to go here in the third period. Score 6-3, and it doesn't look like there will be. So 5-on-5 hockey still. Ooh, and as Weber State player loses his footing there, he'll just dump it right back down. Friend Valadez, and it looks like his brother Valadez on this line for Weber State. Ryan and Roland both at forward, and then Derek Friend. Good play there, and here come the Utes now. A bad pass. Takes a shot, goes wide. And Landon Ayler just tried to put that pass on the stick. And Friend, he just couldn't reach it. Friend with it now. Ooh, and Friend trying to get dodged there. And it's a nice move by the Utes. Big hit there, and Roland Valadez took the worst of that. Back down to Ayler. Ayler back over to Ashworth. That puck takes a hop off the boards and over the stick of Ashworth, or Ayler, excuse me. Coming up now is Colton Clay. Colton makes a shot, and it's off of a Utah skate, and that'll come all the way back down here to the near side. And Ashworth loses his footing. That puck will come all the way down for an icing, touched up by Jacob Holmes. 3:24 to go here in the hockey game. 6-3, Utah winning. And that's been the story of the game here. Penalties. I mean, my goodness. If you're Weber State, you just need to know when to take them and when to not. I can't stress it enough, though. Colton Clay now winning the face-off, and it comes all the way out to the red line. Jumped right back down by Holmes. Colton Clay putting on some pressure. And Ryan Valadez, excuse me, Tyler Williams putting on the pressure there. Holmes stopping that puck, trying to get to it and can't. But Colton Clay can't. The Utes stopping another pass. Back to the D now, and the Utes have it in their own zone. Comes up, and ooh, just to negate a hit coming from Mark Dean. He let that puck go. It's a smart move. A good pass there, and slashing just big time right there. I don't know where the call was. And here come the Utes. 4-on-2, and nothing can be made of it as it goes wide. And what do we have here? Whistle being blown. Puck come all the way down here. to Weber State Ice. What? And it looks like a player is being kicked out. Tyler Williams being escorted off the ice. So Tyler Williams will go, and that's Josh Dice and Tyler Williams both having an early exit here tonight. 2:28 to go here in the third period, and this game you just want it to end. I mean, my goodness. Weber State showing that they're just not, just mentally ready. Like, I mean, stupid penalties and serving for Tyler Williams. Well, it looks like Mark Dean. That puck, and I don't believe it came out, but the referee's calling it came out of the zone, so offsides will be called there. Utah wins the face-off. Down over the near side here. And back to Otley. And Dax Hobbs will just shove it down the zone. And 1:45 to go here on this penalty. The Utah now holding it behind the net. And Witt makes the pass up now. Here comes Season. Season takes a shot and it goes wide of the net. And the Utes still with it down in Weber territory. Another shot there. Good save by Frank. And a bigger stop there by that Utes defenseman. And Modric couldn't connect with that pass. And the Utes now holding it behind Pete Gibb. Holding it is James Wilt. 1:30 to go now in the game. A minute in the power play. So about maybe a 25-second difference between the game clock and the penalty clock. Utah still with it. Far side corner back up to the D. He'll hold on to it and he'll go back down. Takes a shot and a good glove save there by Frank, and it just hops right back out. I don't know if he meant to do that or it was a mistake, but it was a good save either way. Utah with it on the near side corner. Tries to shove it in, and there it is. It goes in, and it's a goal. And Utah will score. And the score, Luke Burstaller. And we thought we had eliminated him, but we didn't. He came right back and got us. 57 seconds ago, the score 7-3 here at the county ice sheet. And Weber State already ready to go take the face off. And I mean, it felt like the game against Boise State. It really does. Except you're on the other end of it. That's for sure. I believe the crowd chanting, "3 ref sucks." 3 ref sucks. I don't. The puck now coming behind. Oh, and a big hit laid there by Colton Clay. No, excuse me, that wasn't Colton Clay. Roland Valadez laying that big hit there. And another trying to get it on number 18 from Utah. That puck will come all the way down now and touched up, so no icing. The clock winding down now, 15 seconds ago, 7-3 the score here at the county ice sheet. And Utah with it now in their own zone, just dumping it out to center. And a big hit there. And here we go. There it is. Utah with the win, 7-3 here at the county ice sheet. Not surprised, no, after game, little pushing and shoving. Oh, damn, that hurt. And so now Weber State waiting at center ice for the handshake. It was a hard-fought game, folks. It really was. It just comes down to, I mean, mental toughness, really. And we obviously saw Weber State just isn't ready. But anyway, join me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as Weber State will take on Montana Tech at 7 o'clock. So be here for that one. It should be a great one. And I'm Joe Crawford. Thank you for watching on Livestream Procaster. And from all you watching Ogden 17 or Channel 17, thank you so much. Have a great night.